Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great Monday so far. Now I'm going to be joined by a very special lady today. It's no other than Dani Bailey. I'm sure lots of you already know her. And she is one of our Scratch Stars finalists for 2024 for the Shooting Star Award for the amazing things she has been doing with NailKnowledge. She is a guest expert for the nail education platform and a representative for Brazil. She's done some fantastic things. So we're going to be talking to her today all about her career so far and what she's been up to. And we have an exciting announcement, but please stay tuned for that. So, Dani, I will invite you in and we can get chatting. For Dani, please just comment them below and I can ask her. Hello.
Hello.
There you are.
There you are.
How are you?
I'm good, my love. How are you?
God, it's so nice to see your face again. I feel like it's been a while.
It's been what, Safari, I think was the last time we saw each other, wasn't it?
Wow, that was last year.
That was last year, yeah. But it's okay. We've got a party coming up soon. It's fine.
I can't see you on the... Amazing. So we can't wait to chat all about you
Yeah.
today. And up to, I don't think we've talked to you since you've been doing all this stuff from NailKnowledge. But why don't we start right at the beginning and you just tell us about how you got into nails and launched your business and all of that.
Okay, I got into nails a bit by accident. Well, I'm not from here, I'm from Brazil, and I've been living in UK for about 21 years, and I've used to be a personal trainer.
Wow.
So I was in a completely different industry. But unfortunately, I had a few quite serious health issues at the end of my pregnancies and was unable to go back to doing that. So I was a bit lost. I didn't know what to do. And someone in the family actually said to me, Danny, you've always loved doing your own nails and you like that. Why don't you go and do a course? And I was like, nah, not doing anything. Had two babies, went to do it. And then the rest is history.
That is mad. And so how did you launch your business then?
So we had just moved to Wales from London to Wales, and I just started telling my neighbors, and then I put it on Facebook, and then one person told another. I was actually part of the Nail Business Success Club from Joe, and that was absolutely amazing. Just helped my business grow, and then it just, word of mouth travels, and 5 years later, the salon is packed. I can't take anyone else. But I'm actually winding down the salon to close this year, which is a massive change in career.
Huge career change. And so this is all because you found sort of your calling, let's
Yeah.
say. At what point were you like, this is what I want to do?
I think since the beginning, I've always liked the other side of the nail industry, the theory behind it. I think in the first 6 months that I was doing nails, I found Doug Schoen and I found his books and his online, his YouTube channel. And back then it was paid. You had to pay a membership to watch his YouTube channel. And I just devoured all that kind of content because I loved it. I've always been that person that I just want to know how things work. Like, that kid that gets a toy and takes it apart and the parents go, what are you doing? That was me, because I wouldn't take like, oh, how does that happen? Oh, because it happens. I wouldn't take that for an answer. I wanted to actually know, why does the gel dry when it goes inside the lamp? What kind of magic is there? So I wanted to know the ins and outs of everything. And it just grew from there, and reading books, and yeah, I just thirst for more, just wanted more. When I did NailKnowledge when it first came out, I was just in love with it, like absolutely in love with it. And it was there that I knew that that was my calling and not actually sitting at the desk.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, education is so important, isn't it? I mean, why do you feel so passionate about it?
Because it's lacking so much, so much. You just have to log into nail tech forums every day on social media, and you see so many answers, and everyone has the education is so different.
Yeah,
Like, someone asks a question, and there's 15 different types of answer, and you go, 14 of those are wrong, but It's not the tech's fault, it's the education fault. There's a massive lack of education.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, this is something you are trying to change through your work in NailKnowledge. So tell us, how did that come about, working for NailKnowledge?
I still pinch myself about that every day. I went to Brazil to see my family a couple of years ago, and I was talking there with my family's nail tech that's been doing everyone's nails for like 30 years. She only does like regular polish, no gel, like old school. And she was doing my feet, and then someone else arrived, and we were chatting, and she said, "Oh, Dani's a nail tech, in the UK. She does gels." And the woman went, "Oh my God, never, never doing gels again. I've done once, and it hurt so much, it destroyed my nails." And they were like, "Yeah, I agree." And I'm like, There's, people are seeing it
Yeah.
the wrong way around. So I thought there's a lack of education here in Brazil. So I went to professional beauty in February last year, and I ran into Marion, who I knew from Safari and everything. And I started chatting to her, and I said, "Marion, I think I need to take NailKnowledge to Brazil." And she went, "Yeah, why not?" And then I was like, "Okay." And we started talking, and I got to meet Kev, who's the director of NailKnowledge, and we got talking a lot. And he said, "Dani, why don't you write us a blog about it?" So I wrote a blog, and then write another blog, and then like, "Oh, Dani, you've got to ask the experts questions. Can I send it to you?" "Yeah, send it to me." And that's how. And I still cannot believe that I am on that website. My photo is next to like Doug Schoon and Marion Newman and Vitaly Solomonov, and I'm like, what am I doing there? I mean, those people are like gods. But somehow I found a way there.
So well deserved. I mean, I remember talking to you at Nail Safari, and you were like, "Yeah, really into education and stuff." And look at you now.
So much so that I went back to uni.
Yeah,
Like if I didn't have enough to do. After meeting Doug and doing his seminar in Paris last week and having a chat with, everyone in the industry, I was like, I'm at a point now that as a layman, I can't learn more chemistry. I can't do more. So I thought, nah, why not? I only know 44, 2 kids, salon. Let's go back to uni as well. So I'm doing my BSc in chemistry now.
so how are you finding the course?
Amazing.
Oh, oh,
All I feel is like, why haven't I done this my whole life? And to think that when I was in high school in Brazil, I was torn in between chemistry and law, and I went and did my degree in law in Brazil, and I should have just gone to chemistry.
yeah, that's amazing. Well, we've just had Marion comment, "You're an asset." So
Oh, thank you, Mary. Oh my God, listening to that from Marion Newman, it's like, thank you.
a little bit about your work in Brazil then, and how you're sort of trying to change things over there.
So Brazil is actually a lot worse than I thought it was when I first started.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And they know it. I'm very honest with them. And I remember once Doug saying to me, "Good luck, it is the wild, wild west there." And I thought, nah, it can't be that bad. It is. I think the technology that we have in Europe now is only just arriving there. So they only had gels for the last 10 years, I think. And the level of education is incredibly poor. If we think it's poor here, there is even worse. Like big educators teaching people how to make their own polygel at home. Yeah, so it's really is in its infancy. So
Mm.
it's been great. I've launched about a year ago, and we've amassed a huge following this year. And I've been invited to talk in several things there. We're doing courses as well, little workshops. So I've been to Brazil 3 times this year, and I'm going to go again now in August and again in November. So yeah, it's exploded there. But it's so necessary, so necessary. And now I'm venturing to Portugal as well.
Oh, amazing!
I know.
How do you manage that? I'm so
Um,
intrigued.
Not much sleep, and I'm bordering on burnout, I think, but just always towing that line, that I've got to keep. But it's been a lot, but I love it so much that I do it like with so much passion, I think. I don't know if it comes across, but I feel so passionate about it. So yeah, I'm just going on pure adrenaline, I think.
And so, what would you say
What's
out
that?
of out of all of your work with NailKnowledge, what's your aim? What would you love to achieve?
Take it to like as many countries as possible. This is the conversation that I've been having with the team as well. Is just take it as far and wide as we can, because it's such an important course. It's the basics that every nail tech need to know. Everyone should be forced to do it. Like, it should be compulsory to do, not just nail knowledge, but something like that, like something that teaches the basic theory behind it. Because I say that to the girls in Brazil when I talk, when I do like my workshops there, you cannot build a house without a good foundation. And everyone is being taught to do extreme reverse Frenches, gorgeous work, but they don't know the natural nail. They don't know what the nail is made of. They don't know the damage that they're causing to the natural nail by being taught how to prepare it wrong or mixing products. There's so many things in the industry that need to change. So that's the dream.
Oh, just a little thing.
Just tiny. I mean, we can do it in like a month.
Scratch team, we've been doing NailKnowledge, and it's even like some of the wording. You realise sort of people talk about nails, and some of the things they're saying is not what they mean and stuff. It's simple as that, really.
Yeah, like cuticle, like for years we've been calling cuticle the wrong thing. It's not actually not cuticle. So it's basic stuff like that. And then I have people that say, oh, but what difference does it make? Like, I still know how to do it. Well, we are professionals, aren't we? We are nail professionals. You
Yeah.
wouldn't go to a doctor that doesn't, let's say you go to an orthopedic surgeon, he doesn't know the names of your bones. You wouldn't go to a pharmacist that doesn't know how the medications work. But we are going to nail professionals that don't know how those chemicals work, don't know the natural nail, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, people come to nail techs as the experts, don't they? And so you should be an expert in your field.
Absolutely.
Amazing. And so with all your work you've been nominated as one of our finalists for the Shooting Star Award this year. How does it feel to this?
It feels surreal. You know what? Because last year I was a finalist for the best home salon. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy the experience. I went to the
Oh,
party super nervous. I couldn't relax. I couldn't enjoy myself. I'm not made for competitions. I take things personally and I suffer because of it. So I said to my husband, this year, not entering. So I didn't enter anything. On the day that you guys were announcing, I've got so many friends that entered and they're actually finalists, all the Safari team and all the girls. So I thought, let me go on the website. So I'm scrolling down and going, oh my God, look, it's such and such. Oh my God, look. And I get right at the end and I'm going, what the heck? That's me. And I just started screaming and saying to my husband, come and see this, someone nominated me. So yeah, I'm very grateful for the person that did it, but I'm not going to enjoy the party again.
you you will. It's a good one this year.
Yeah. No, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I think I'm going with another foresight of what it is, because last year I was still quite focused on my salon, and this year it's different. So I'll be fine.
So nice to sort of be recognised for what you're doing. And I mean, you've only sort of recently started doing all your stuff with NailKnowledge, so to be recognised for that is amazing.
Yeah, within a year, how much change is it's hard to get your head around it. It really is.
Amazing. And so with all the fabulous knowledge you have, we can announce that you are doing an online article series with Scratch, which is very exciting.
Yay!
First one today, which is we can't wait to publish. So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to do this with us.
Um, because I think there's a lot of myths out there, and there's a lot of stuff that nail techs just don't know about. And if you don't know, how are you going to change it? There's people doing a lot of wrong things. Like the one I wrote this week was about mixing products. And there's a lot of techs that were not taught not to mix products, and they go, but what's the problem about it? So I think those little myths that are in the industry, like that, and there's so many others that I can't think now because I'm nervous. But we need to dispel those myths. I mean, we've got to. And Scratch is such an amazing opportunity that I'm so honored.
Oh, bless you. It's so nice to have fun then about the science of things, because obviously it's a huge topic. And like you say, I mean, there's a lot of things on social media that we see all the time that, you know, you think, oh, that's not right, but obviously the education is, they've, you know what I mean, it's lacking in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not the tech's fault, if they don't know it, because no one gave them that information, no one taught them that information. So I think it's just, if whatever I know, I want to pass it forward. I've got so much to learn, but whatever I've already learned, I want to pass it forward, because this is the only way we're going to get the industry to be better.
Mm.
And once we are knowledgeable and our clients understand that we are knowledgeable, we can charge more, because that creates value, doesn't it? So that's so much in there. Like, I always joke that my clients last year, you remember, I think it was April last year, there was a lot of things online about allergies. All of a sudden it exploded. And a lot of nail techs on the forums going, oh my God, my clients are panicking. My clients are seeing all this and they're panicking. And I was in Egypt on holiday with my family. And I was like, no messages from my clients, nothing. So I said to my husband, either my clients don't look at the news or something's wrong. So when I came back, they would come in and go, oh my God, Dani, did you see the news? It's what you've been telling us all this time. So they were at ease with it, because I was passing them that information. And I have two systems that I work with in my salon, the two brands. And I change lamps mid-appointment after, I finish one and start another. And they always go, why are you doing that? So I would tell them. And it's so important for the nail techs to have the knowledge to teach their clients. And because they just see them as experts in their field, and people don't want to leave you if you know all that.
I think that's so important, isn't it? And especially with, you know, when it was COVID and lots of people were doing the nails themselves, sort of thinking, oh, we know how to do it. But if you're the nail tech and you're passing on that knowledge, you are teaching your client, look, I'm the expert and this is how it needs to be done and I'm the one to do it.
Yeah. And I have a lot of people that came to me just after that. And when I explained to them, they went home and threw all the stuff they bought at Amazon away.
Yeah, good.
Good. Let's continue doing that, guys.
So what do you think the future holds then?
I have
Um,
no idea. Because I don't know. My mom always goes, how does she say it? That God likes to mess with our plans or something. She's a saying in Portuguese that I can't translate it properly. But I think we start making all these plans and things change so fast. I mean, when I look 5 years ago, I turned into a nail tech. And then a year ago, all this changes. So who knows what's going to happen next year? I've just been invited to go and teach in Italy and Japan a couple of weeks ago.
oh,
And there is even a talk about moving back to Brazil next year, because the business there is growing so much. But so it's all mental right now, and I don't know what the future holds. But I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the right path, and I'm doing something that I really, really love, and I'm just happy.
oh, that is amazing. Oh, what a nice chat.
It's always nice chatting to you.
Totally chatting to you. I should say, I've had some comments as well. So like Shantz now, as I said, I'm so glad I stopped by this live.
Oh,
I had someone else that I learned so much since starting out in nails 90 months ago and always share my knowledge with clients, which is fantastic to hear.
absolutely.
And those people have been saying how amazing you are doing,
Thank
which is
you.
very true.
Hey, if I can do it, we can all do it. There's nothing special about me. It's just you find something you love, you focus on it, and you put your energy and your heart into it, and things just happen.
Oh, that is so inspirational, Dani. I can't. You really are. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, your first article will be going out today.
Yay!
Keep an eye on our socials because you can see that being promoted there. But thank you so
No,
much.
thank you for the opportunity, and it's always lovely talking to you. You're so nice.
Oh, we've had another one. Amy Menzies says Dani's an inspiration to us all.
Oh, Amy, love her.
Oh, that is lovely. Well,
And
you
sorry about the tired face. I just realized how tired I look because I couldn't put a filter on. I was trying to and I couldn't work it out.
look great. But like, no, surely not. Oh, well, thank you so much, and we'll be in touch
Thank you
soon.
so much, honey. Have a lovely day.
You too. Take care. See you later.